What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we are coming back to Metallica. Oh boy, Metallica Fans Feeling You. Come on now, here we go. This is a highly requested song. Got a lot of people wanting to watch me react to this. Let's see. Hype Rex, Marina Brandau, Lassie Iverson, Andy K, Outlaw Torn, Gary, Orc Oz, Trevor Clark, Viliana Vasileva, I hope I pronounced that right, Vasileva, Mike Giannis, Paul B, and Noah Eglin. Wow, that's a lot of people. They all wanted to see me react to this song from Metallica called Spit Out the Bone. Now, I have not heard the song as far as I know. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this. So, now listen, as always, if I start to listen to it and I go, oh yeah, that's familiar, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay. This is going to be interesting because I did a Metallica reaction not too long ago, a couple months ago, I think, to another song. I forgot what the name of the song was. But it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it like a 7.6 or a 7.8 or something like that. And the Metallica fans slammed me. Oh my God, did they slam me. They were destroying me. Like, you know, how could you possibly give a masterpiece like this a 7.8 or whatever it was? Guys, two things. First of all, peace, okay? Peace. I'm not trying to start a war here. Couple of things. Number one, you're talking to a guy who loved Metallica at one point. I loved the first 4 albums, even Injustice for All. I know I'm not the biggest fan of the album, but that's not because of the songwriting. That's the engineering. The entire album sounds like it was recorded inside of a gigantic tin can, a giant coffee can. There was no bass in it at all. The bass got completely sucked out. So, but even taking all that consideration, I still liked Injustice for All, okay? The first 3 albums with Cliff, loved them. Loved all 3 of them. Then we got to the Black Album. The Black Album was okay. It was alright. Like, if I were to give the Black Album a score, honestly, I would have given like a 5.3 across the board. I saw the direction they were going. I didn't like the direction they were going. I started to lose a lot of respect for them. Then came Load and Reload. Hated those albums. I remember I listened to Reload once. I listened to it from start to finish. I took the CD out of the CD player and I literally smashed the CD against the wall into like 5 pieces. It was just horrible. I never listened to Metallica after that. I just didn't care. Other than Garage Days Inc., but that was the only reason I bought Garage Days Inc. was because I lost my copy of Garage Days Revisited. And I heard that they put the entire Garage Days Revisited on Garage Inc. So that's why I bought the album. I bought it, I listened to it, and then I saw they had a Merciful Fate medley on, I think it was disc 1. So I went and listened to that song. I didn't listen to any of the other songs. I really didn't care. I didn't want to listen to them. So I got challenged to listen to a song from, I think it was Death Magnetic, I think. And I was really impressed. I was like, okay, this sounds like old Metallica. This sounds like the Metallica I used to love. This sounds like something I could get behind. So I was very cautious going in. Understandably cautious because I had such a sour taste from Metallica left in my mouth. From Load and Reload. It was just terrible. Terrible albums. So I went into that other reaction. I listened to it. And like I said, it was really good. I really dug it. Which is why I gave it the 7.7 or 7.8. I don't remember. But it was up in the 7s. And Metallica fans just basically crucified me. They absolutely crucified me. So Luckily, there were other people who were more understanding, and they said, hey, thanks for giving them a chance. Check out this song now. So I'm going in, I am going to say this. I am going into this reaction with a much more positive attitude, with a much more open mind, because I remember the other song, and that really helped kind of lift my spirits. So I'm not going in with so much speculation and more optimism with this song. So I'm looking forward to it. If it doesn't get blocked. Because this was actually posted by Metallica. Oh boy. Guys, stay away from official channels, please. Whenever you guys ask me to react to stuff from official channels, there is like a 90% chance it's going to get blocked. So hopefully this doesn't. This video has 1.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Spit out the bone. I guess this comes off the Hardwired to Self-Destruct album. Cool. Oh, I hope this doesn't get blocked.
Block! Block!
All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh! I am getting shades of Whiplash right now. This is fast. This is intense. This has got life. And we're going to go all the way back to the beginning and start over. No, I don't care. Hey, listen, it's my show. If I want to go back to the beginning and start over again, I'm going to do it. Why? Because that was one of the best intros I've heard to a Metallica song in a long time. That was fantastic. Let's do that again, shall we? God, it's just like my friend. This sounds like old Metallica.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
What's the matter with you?
Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this. This has all the things that old Metallica had. This really is going back to the old Metallica style. Subdivisions, in unison, syncopations. It's simply written as far as from the chordal standpoint, but the speed and the aggression are all there. This is very reminiscent of Kill 'Em All. Very reminiscent. The only thing that doesn't sound like Kill 'Em All, like if they could somehow take James and take him back about 40 years and have him do the vocals to this with his vocals from when he was 40 years ago, I would swear that this was like a lost track from Kill 'Em All. This has got the same feels, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go back. We're going to go back 20 seconds.
Come unto me, and you will feel perfection. Come unto me, and dedicate. Come unto me, you'll never feel rejection. Come unto me, and terminate. Remove your heart, it's only good for bleeding. Bleeding through your fragile skin. Remove your thought, cause it's only for deceiving. Deceiving thoughts destroy within. Disappear like man will never hear. I'm a machine. The future supreme. Man overthrown. Spit out the bone.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I had that repeat, because they've done that repeat every down. They've done that. They doubled up every single time. I just want to make sure they were going to keep going with it. Okay. I might get emotional on this. I might. I can feel it. I can feel my chest tightening. I might get emotional here. Wow. Okay.
You must be so embarrassed.
In classic Metallica style, transitions are key. If you go back and you listen to any song from especially Master of Puppets, that, whether it be Battery, Master of Puppets, Welcome Home, The Things That Should Not Be, any one of these songs off that album, they're laden with transitions. Just transitions all over the place in their songs. This has transitions, and they're smooth, which is very typical of old Metallica. They are notorious. They are famous for their transitions. And we're getting them. We're getting those old Metallica transitions in this song. Good Lord. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Let's keep going.
Plug into me, I guarantee the motion. Plug into me,
harmony.
and dedicate. Plug into me, I'll save you from emotion. Plug into me, and terminate. Accelerate, utopian solution.
Stop. I love that. I love that switch over. It sounds like they're in B. They go up to a D to just accent, bah, bah, and then right back down to B again. I love it.
Plug into me, I'll save you from emotion. Plug into me, and terminate. Accelerate,
God.
utopian solution. Finding cure the other man. Exterminate, speeding up the evolution. Set on course of master plan. Reinvent the earth inhabitants. I'm a machine. The future supreme. Man overthrown. Spit out the bone.
Oh!
Are you crying? Are you crying?
Oh.
There's no crying.
Paying homage to Cliff.
No crying.
Their new bassist, Rob, doing a great bass solo right there. A little bass line solo there. paying homage to Cliff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, before we get into the vocals, let me back up. I'm going to keep it together. I swear I'm going to keep it together. Okay. So now we've got the transitions of Master of Puppets. Mix that with the speed and aggression of Kill 'Em All. And now you're getting the unison lines that were made famous by them in Ride the Lightning. You talk about going back to your roots, man. Holy smokes, these guys are going back to the roots. They've covered their first 3 albums in this one song. The aggression and speed of Kill 'Em All, the unison lines of Ride the Lightning, and the complex transitions, super smooth transitions of Master of Puppets. They're taking the best parts of all the first 3 albums and putting them together in this one song. Masterfully done. Masterfully done.
Flash betrays the flash.
Halftime
Your
deal.
man is headed die. We lay him down to rest. Machine the new device. Stop breathing and dedicate to me. Stop dreaming and terminate for me. All meaning you dedicate to me. All feelings you terminate for me.
I don't know who did that solo. I'm kind of leaning toward that solo was done by James. That sounds more like a James solo. More melodic, more bluesy than like Kirk's. Kirk's solos are usually very technical and speed, and I love Kirk's solos. Don't get me wrong, I do. This did not sound like a Kirk solo. Now look, I could be wrong about that. Kirk's playing may have evolved over the last like 20 years since I actually listened to them. So that might have been Kirk for all I know. Let me know in the comments if you know for sure, please, because if that was Kirk doing that solo, man, he's developed. Man, he is developed as a guitar player. Holy smokes. All right, let's back it up 10 seconds. Let's keep going here.
All feelings you terminate for me.
Halftime field again. super chunky, that that unison line, yes. Oh man, oh god, ugh. Is the whole album like this? Seriously, in the comments, please let me know if the whole album is like this. I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna go buy it. If the entire album has this type of feel to it, that all Metallica feel, let me know in the comments. I will go and I will buy the album. Absolutely. But if this is just like the only song of the album that sounds like this, then I don't want to buy it. I'll buy the one song. I'll buy the single. But if the entire album is like this, I'm buying it. Absolutely. Sounds more like her. That sounded like Kirk. That sounded like Kirk Hammett right there. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. I don't want this song to end. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want this song to keep going. We only got like 30 seconds left though, so gotta make it count.
Disappear like man was never here. Long-lived machine, our future supreme. Your man overthrown, spit out the bone.
Oh man. Whew. I'm gonna need a nap after that. Wow. Oh my god. This is gonna be up there. Oh yes. Way up there. Well, there you go, folks. That was Metallica with Spit Out the Bone. That was a request from, oh boy, this is quite the list. Here we go again. Hype Rex, Mariana Brandau, Lasse Iverson, Andy K, Outlaw Torn, Gotti, Orc Oz, Trevor Clark, Viliana Vasileva, hope I pronounced that right, Mike Giannis, Paul B, and Noah Eglin. All right. Oh, man. Okay, Metallica fans, feeling you. Feeling you. I think you're going to be pretty happy with this score. Oh, yeah. Now, let me just hold on. Before I go any further, let me pre-frame. 10s, okay? I don't give 10s. I don't believe in giving 10s because 10s means perfection. And if you have perfection, then there's no room to grow. There's no room to improve. There's no need to work any harder. And I don't believe in that. I always believe there is room for improvement in everything, okay? So I don't give 10s. Just putting that out there right now. So all the new Metallica fans out there are going, why didn't he give it a 10? This is why, okay? Having said that, though, this is up there. Getting a 9 from me is not easy. All right, just letting you know. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am giving this a 9.4. Yup, 9.4. I feel great with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First and foremost, I'm going to just come right out the gate and say this. Did this blow my mind? Yes. This absolutely blew my mind. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a certain level of expectation. I know I wasn't supposed to. I went in optimistically. I went in a lot more optimistically than I did with my last one. So I had an open mind, but I also had a certain level of expectation. You know, people were telling me about this Metallica song, and this is so much better, and you know, you're gonna love this. So it's hard not to have a certain level of expectation. So did I go into this with a level of expectation? Yes, I did. Having said that, this blew all of my expectations right out of the water.
That's the truth.
Completely out of the water. There was absolutely nothing about this song that I did not love. Not just like, love. I loved everything about this. This song had the speed and aggression of Kill 'Em All. It had the syncopations and unison lines and melodies and counter melodies and harmonies of Ride the Lightning. It had all the masterful transitions and orchestrations and flow of Master of Puppets. It had all three. This was the best of all worlds. So I couldn't have asked for anything more when it came to this song. Solos were great. The one solo, I'm pretty sure the first solo was James. Second solo, I'm almost positive that was Kirk. So great soloing. Bass playing. I cannot tell you how grateful I was to hear that little bass medley, that little bass solo towards the beginning of the song. It brought a tear to my eye.
That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful. I'm a man!
Not gonna lie. It elicited an emotional response from me. It did. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I didn't cry a little bit. I did, okay? Sue me. It was beautiful. I loved it. And being a bassist myself, and especially with Cliff Burton being my biggest influence in my playing, hearing that, absolutely I got emotional. Sorry, not sorry. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front and say, oh, that was allergies. No, that's BS. It wasn't allergies. That was me getting emotional. Sue me. The structure of the song was so well done, so well thought out. Shades of Master of Puppets. Going back to that song structure writing, the way they wrote songs in that classical style. And yeah, classically trained music, like classical music, that style, where you had it grow, you had the chords develop, you had chords change that made sense. So you're playing the riff in B, down to G, up to the D, D, back to the B. Then, going into the chorus part, you had the pre-chorus where you were down on the G to the F sharp, which was nice. There's your transitional note, was the F sharp. Brilliant. Down to the E, where the chorus is. Perfect. E, great chorus if you're having your verses in B. It's perfect. So, yes. Everything about this song I loved. Do I have any complaints about the song? As a matter of fact, I do have a complaint about the song. The song was too short.
Now, who can argue with that?
I know it's a 7-minute song. That should have been 9. I would have loved there 2 minutes of that. I loved it. I loved everything about it, and that is why it is getting the 9.4. Loved everything about it. I can't wait to hear from the commenters if the rest of the album sounds like that, because if the entire album sounds like that song, I'm buying the whole album. I will. You can watch me do it. I'll do it for you, no problem. You know, if it's just the one song, that's okay. I'll buy the single. But one way or another, I'm buying this song at least, if not the entire album. So, 9.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it will keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.